Well, good morning. This is Wander on day 127 of my Appalachian Trail journey. Brother John right here has just dropped me off where he picked me up yesterday. I came across the bridge, I think it was down there a bit. I think this is Williamstown, Massachusetts. And I got to go up this driveway and continue on up that way. Couple notable events today. I will be passing the 1600 mile mark by the time I get to the woods up there, and I will be going into Vermont today. So another state done, 11 states done, and 3 more to go. With that being said, let me get going, and we'll say goodbye to John. We'll see him later. I do have an 18.1 mile day today. Okay, here's a nice little stream. Just getting going. I just got dropped off right there. Stream and a bridge. All right. Looks like another bridge coming up. I got a 3.5 mile climb coming up, so it's going to be warm real quick. There goes a deer. I don't know if you caught him or not. Alright, I'm gonna put this away. Alright, so somebody wrote 1600 on this white blaze. So 1600 miles are done. Let's see what the sign says up here. Alright. Campsites, state line, 3.8 to the state line. All right, I'm going well past that today. There's a little spillway. So here's another picture of this stream. This trail follows this stream for quite a while. So I could fill up today's entire video with just filming the stream if I wanted to, but thought I'd give you another shot of it before I stop filming this one. Alright, a little muddy crossing here. Okay, came across this sign here. Notable one is Pete's Spring. And if you look down there, there's a little spring. So that's neat. And there's another sign up here. Sherman Brook campsite, tent platforms, outhouse, fires permitted. 0.1 mile. All right. So far the trail hasn't been too bad this morning. I've got 1.25 miles in, and I think I've got maybe another 2 to 2.5 to get to the first mountain top, or wherever it tops out at for this initial climb. The mud in Vermont has been dry enough that hasn't been an issue. I can get around it or rock hop across it. And not like other times when it's, I suppose, been saturated and wet. So I just, rock hop. All right, here is a sign for Bad Weather Trail. It's been a pretty good climb for a little bit here. The weather's been good, so no sense in taking that one, but usually the Bad Weather Trail is a lot easier because there's something very difficult coming up. I wonder what that might be. I've been doing some steep climbing up this rock area.
I am sweaty. It's in my eyes. And I got a little bit more to go yet. Here's the other end of the bad weather trail. It looked like it was longer, but I'm sure it skipped all that steep rock descent that I had to go over. Ascent, not descent. I was going up, believe me. Okay, starting to level out a little bit. Still rocky though. Well, the rock consistency just changed from small rocks to big rocks. Maybe it's just this mountain. Alright, oops. Yeah, so I get to go down that. Pick my way across that somehow. Because the trail continues on that way. Trail junction, Pine Cobble Trail, Williamstown, 2.1 miles. I think that's where I started from today. Appalachian Trail South, Appalachian Trail North, Vermont, Massachusetts border, 1.3 miles. Seth Warner Shelter 69. I'm going past that 69, so I think I got another 16 miles or thereabouts to go yet today. So, all right. Continuing over these larger rocks now. These at times can be easier to maneuver across. You just got to make sure they're not wet, or your feet are not wet when you step down the downslope of them, because you will slide and fall on your butt, like I did yesterday. There's another one of these signs. You're traveling through the homelands of the Mohican people, the indigenous inhabitants of this land. Please respect this land in your journey. Okay, we will. Right now I am starting my first snack for the day, which is, I'll show you right here, macadamia nuts. I keep it right there in my fanny pack. I've got beef jerky for later, and down the bottom there's cheese sticks. And in one of my side pockets I've got a Pro Bar. All these are foods that I can eat while on the move. I seldom take a sit-down break, especially if I've got a lot of miles to do. I'll take mini breaks, 10, 15 seconds, just to catch my breath going uphill if I have to. But most of the time I seem to be doing all right, just keep moving. Well, that is what I just passed. And right up here, and just past this mud, is Welcome to Vermont, the long trail, a footpath. It follows the AT for 105 miles. All right, so Massachusetts is done. We are now in Vermont, and a little bit of climb there. Let's see what these signs say. Appalachian Trail, Long Trail North. Seth Warner Shelter closed. All right, Congdon Shelter 10 miles. So Vermont's nickname is Vermud, and you see right here there's a lot of mud on this trail. Now fortunately it's been dry for a while, so it's firmed up. But if there's been rain recently, this will turn into a quagmire. It looks like they've been doing work around here trying to create a drain off here. This is a big mud hole here, and doesn't look like there's any way around it really. So, though they do have a lot of rocks in place, looks like stepping stones to get through some of it, but not all of it. So today, mud's pretty dry. Tomorrow I'll take a 0, but it's supposed to rain most of the day tomorrow. So the day after tomorrow, when I come back out, I might experience more mud. Came across this stepping stone path or trail or whatever. There's a little stream. Route 9, 11.2, bottom line there. 11.2, okay. That's what I'm headed for. Just came out on this power line overlook, and both directions. All right, I almost took a wrong turn. Came up here and said, well, I had a nice path going that way, and I didn't see the path going this way, but there's a blaze down there, which have been few and far between on this section of the trail. Here's a pond that I come across. You can hear frogs down there. Here's a nice little water feature. I'm running low on water, but I'm not going to get it out of this because this comes right out of that beaver pond. So we'll keep going. Okay, walking through this swamp, marsh, on boardwalk. Ooh, some of these are kind of, I don't know if you can see that well. And there's more on the other side. And then in the woods we still got some. So about a quarter mile back, I stopped at a stream to refill, get my water. I was running dry. I had just a couple swallows left in this. So I filled up this one and a spare, and then I drank one of them all the way down, which is about 24 ounces. And then I refilled it, drank it, and I refilled it. So I've got 2 full ones, plus the one I just drank. Somebody said the best way to carry water is in you. So I was getting pretty dry, and it's gonna get warmer yet today. And I notice when I start getting maybe dehydrated, besides getting thirsty, I start getting a little clumsy. And I've only got less than 6 miles to go, but the last pretty much 2 miles is a hard descent, if you will. A lot of steps, rock steps, And so want to make sure my body has plenty of hydration, and before I get to that point. Well, we just came out to a river. It's a pretty decent river there. And according to what I've seen on other videos, we'll be following this thing for quite a while. Nice pleasant sound as we walk through the woods here. Alright, just thought I'd give you another view of this. Let's see. Got to go up that way, but here's a shelter. The Congdon or something like that shelter. I think I'm pronouncing it wrong, but not very fancy, but it'll keep you covered if you need it. All right. VA or Vermont Route 9, 4.3 miles that way. Let's go. Okay, I'm taking this video again. I cleaned the lens. Hopefully this maybe it looks a little better. All right, long trail AT north that way. This is Harmon Hill, 23-25 feet. Vermont Route 9, 1.7 miles. Okay, I like it, 1.7 miles. Yeah, Katahdin on AT, 598.1 miles. Nice, I think it's less than that. Springer Mountain, 1600.3, yeah, it's less than that. Okay, what do we got in here? I don't know, won't open. All right, here's some more boardwalk to maybe finish out our day, I don't know. I got maybe a mile to go. Whoa-wee. These ones go uphill. These would be very slippery if they were wet. It'd be hard to get traction on them. It's supposed to be going downhill, I thought, towards the end, not up. Well, that last descent was excruciating. Alright, I gotta get across this road. And there's Brother John over there waiting for me.